The fog was where I wanted to be. And that was the line of the first monologue I memorized, and the rest is a little foggy. That was with the legendary Jim Tassi, so I could get in the BFA program at UWM, that I decided to join.
Can you send me your email?
After a conversation with Ben Gucciar, this guy named Bren, or whatever. Or it could have been the other guy. I don't know if we're, are we using real names?
No.
Alright, okay. So now that I know that for
They're
sure.
all your friends, but don't use the real names. I don't want anyone. You know what I mean?
So
One, this is still all secret.
Right.
And I don't think we want to get professional, not personal.
Yeah, and I was assuming that, and but I wasn't sure, so that's why I wasn't that careful about it. I had some slip-ups. Anyway, I was talking with this dude once, and he was like, "Hey man, you should just go do that. You should go bar." I was like, "Hey, that's a really good idea." So the next day, I got up with a big smile on my face and went to the Peck School of the Arts, and I was like, "Yo, I want to do this because it's cool." And they're like, "Oh, you're at the wrong building." "You're at the wrong building. You're at the correct building for that. You're at the correct building for that, but like not for that. You have to talk to a guy, Brian." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What?" And they're like, and I was like, "What?" And they're like, And I was like, "Oh, cool." And they're like, "Oh, what?" And I was like, And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Are you sure about that?" And they're like, "Did you just steal that from that show?" I'm like, "Yeah, definitely got that from that show for sure." I wouldn't use the term Napster though, because it's more of a quote. It's more of a quote. Like, "Oh, you're cool. You're quoting now. Cool quote, bro." Thanks, bro. Brother. Thanks, Franks. Franks is a fictional hot dog character that was in a movie with Seth Rogen. For everybody who was wondering. He also hymns out with another hot dog named Slim Thug. And Slim Thug was like, "Hey Franks, why don't you put a GameCube Nintendo in your Frank mobile?" What is that, the Wiener, Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile? "Why don't you put a GameCube in that? And you could put a television in. You could play NBA Live 2006, even 2005, 2004 even. Maybe even 2003 if you could find it." You probably could find it. That's the, I believe that's the one with Jason Kidd. And then 2004 would be Vince Carter. Dwayne Wade's 2006. So that would make 2005. Ooh. Yikes. And anyway, is it Carmelo Anthony in 2005? That might be it. It might be Carmelo. It's probably Carmelo Anthony. Speaking of, so Carmelos are pretty good. We're talking about candy bars over there. And they are chocolate with caramel in them. And you could definitely put those in the ice cream. Like, you heat those up, put them, heat a brownie up with caramels on top of that. And then put some ice cream in that. And maybe some Spranks, maybe some whipped on that, maybe some Spranks on that too. Spranks on Spranks on Spranks. You get those Jimmy Jims, you know what I'm saying? The Choco ones, or really all both. You go both. Because they, the chocolate ones is all you need. But the colorful ones make it look prettier. So the colorful ones look good on the whipped cream, but the chocolate ones, you just put those, or just whatever. You know what you could do is you could just put all the candy onto one ice cream. But if you did that, then you wouldn't appreciate the individual candy. So you gotta mix it in the correct way for maximum ice cream appreciation. For example, if you had a peach cobbler, peach cobbler, right? All you really need is some vanilla ice cream on that. Like, that's already a grand slam. But if you put whipped cream on that too, then that's really a grand slam too. And then you could put some Spranks on it, and I don't think that's going too far. And I don't even think it's going too far if you used cookie dough ice cream, to be quite honest. You could totally do that. But you don't need to put a brownie on it, for example. Then it's like, well, why don't you just make a separate thing? But if you did combine it, would it be the worst thing in the world? Would it be as bad as... Nobody knows. There's no, Anyway, so we're talking about Frank's putting that GameCube in his ice cream. I heard it's gonna be like the tightest thing ever. Like Frank's. He said he's gonna pick me up in his. He's gonna be like, yo, we're gonna play NBA Live 2006, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's like, well, that makes sense, it's like, and back to, so this is kind of all, don't forget all that, but just that aside, like, I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm gonna start carrying my GameCube around because it has a handle, and that's what it was meant to do. And I've never really seen anyone do it yet, and it's about time to start using the handle on the GameCube and just carry it around, because the GameCube has a handle. And then if you need to just break out NBA Live 2006, 2005, NBA Live 2004, maybe NBA Live 2003, but probably not, just because the other ones are cooler. But you might just, the thing about it, you can't just get rid of it though, because the overalls are different. And you want, in the NBA Live 2000, was it NBA Live 2003 that all the rookies, remember the rookies? Or was it 2000? I think it was 2003. When it was the draft that had all the people in it. You remember that one? So it's like, I'm gonna draft this good player. And then the next pick was, I'm I want to be a good team too. I'm gonna draft this good player. And then the other guys were like, yeah. They're like, thanks, bro. Because I'm the next team, and I'm gonna draft this good player. And then the next team was like, I'm gonna draft this good player, and I want to be a good team too. And then the next team was like, I'm pretty sure this player's good. I want to be a good team too. And the next team is like, I forgot what team I am. But I know I want a good player, and I know I want to be a good team too. So we'll just take, who's the best guy? Can we have the best guy? Can you just, well, who do you think's the best guy? You have to pick who you think. He's just, what's that Woj say? Who's that Woj? The Woj? Who's the Woj? There's a Woj. What's a Woj saying right now? Is it, Stoyevka? Dude, that guy's not in the draft, bro. That guy's on the Kings. Are you sure about that? He's in the Kings right now? No, I'm not, actually. I'm not sure he's still in the Kings. He was in the Kings. I know he was. He might Mitch Hedberg that, but I'm not sure. Well, you better, whatever, man. You can just have that. You know what? We'll take the guy whose name looks most like that guy for now. That might not be what we actually do, but that's what we're going to say we're going to do. So just let the next team pick, and we'll auto-pick. We're going to auto-pick. We elect to auto-pick. Alright. Yeah. Okay, auto-pick. Yeah, fine. What was your way through? Oh, whatever. Alright, well, we are not certain what pick we're in. Can we just, we'll just place our way at the Bucks pick, and we pick TJ Ford. And then the next team came, and they're like, we really wanted that guy because he's really fast. And they're like, who are you talking about? We like fast guys. And, or what, who are you guys, am I supposed to pick right now? What pick did we, we're in the NBA, and all NBA teams should try their best to be really good teams. Therefore, we feel it's best for us to draft the guy who's good at basketball. But also, we'll like a guy who doesn't, we want the player who doesn't have, we like players that are great and for basketball and for basketball operations. We would like players that play basketball, for example. We're a basketball NBA team. We would like players that have experience playing basketball. Looking at the analytics, would like a basketball player that has a high likelihood of finding a way to get the basketball through. There's the rim, that's the hoop. The ball to go through from upward, but then go down through the hoop, not up. I think they kind of tried that in the game once, and I'm not sure it worked out. I'm not sure that was the way to get the points. That was the way. On the positive note, the other team got the ball, and they enjoyed that they got the ball, and that was just great. It was wonderful. It was, and it was. Anyway, we would can we pick Michael Jordan? No, you can't pick Michael Jordan. He retired. Hey, he retired. He just retired. You can't. Yeah, if he's gonna play, then we just want him back. Yeah, but it's our pick. We picked Michael Jordan. He's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Yeah, well, who's that other guy in Space Jam? I think Charles Elijah. What? Oh yeah, that guy's actually in the draft. Huh? Is that? Hey, wait. There's no Charles Elijah in the draft. And we picked Charles Barkley. That's what I meant to say. We'll pick Charles Barkley. You were trying to give me Charles Elijah. Get out of here. Charles Barkley, you actually can't pick, you could pick Charles Barkley, but you might want to consider the fact that he's out back eating hot dogs right now with Franks playing NBA Live 2006, which that's after this, and I don't know what I think it's 2006. They might actually have found 2003 or 2002. They might have just gone out and bought that one, actually, because that would make more sense. And they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, Charles Barkley is eating hot dogs playing video games? That's not basketball. Well, it's on a GameCube, and it is actually an NBA basketball game. Is he on the game? Well, yeah, actually, they have this thing called Creative Player. Charles Barkley actually created himself and made himself 99 overall, and is very good. Oh, well, then I definitely want to draft Charles Barkley. Yeah, it's actually... I'm surprised the guy who went first didn't draft him. Alright, well, I guess... I'm pretty sure it's a very accurate representation of what NBA draft looks like in the year 2003. That's a draft room of there's it's kind of it's a little different than football. Football's a lot different actually, like an NFL draft room. Take the similar, but 2 years later type thing. You get that kind of draft, and you're in the NFL. It's like, hey, there's this guy, and he's really good at football. Us, we're an NFL team. We would like to draft the number one overall pick that everybody knows that we're going to take. Oh, wow. No, that's cool. Yeah, this is cool. You picked the guy. Well, we already knew you were going to do that, so who's the next guy? What are you going to do? Because you knew he was going to take that guy. So, well, we're going to take the guy over. It's like, we're taking the second guy people thought we were going to take. Not the first guy. We're going to take the second guy people thought we were going to take. Assuming everybody knew the guy was going to take that guy. Oh wow, did you hear about how that team just took the other guy that was not the most expected guy? They actually surprise picked the guy that was less expected, but still kind of expected to be taken. Did you hear about that? Yeah, I heard yeah, something like that. I heard on the radio they were talking about that. They were like, hey, that one team drafted that one guy. What's the deal with that? He's like, and they make a joke about it too. It's like, what's the deal with the team drafting the guy that's not the guy that they thought they were going to draft? That's crazy. Oh, I wouldn't go that. That was a little too far. You just said it wasn't. It was the guy. Now you break it down. There's you got your teams. Then you got your teams that play football. Then you got your teams that play football in the NFL. Then you got your draft. Then you got football players in the draft. This player was a football player in the draft for the football teams. So now it just makes a lot of sense. Now it just makes so much sense that these NFL football teams are drafting these football players to join their NFL football teams. And football music was a wonderful thing. Wu-Tang affiliated football music. More on that. That's really, if you think about GameCube, it reminds one of touchdown themed music. Music that carries the bowl, the Super Bowl, the orange of bowls in the NFL. This is not college. This is for professionals. This is for ones in which are getting their vitamin C. It's important to get your vitamin C, and it's important to eat your vegetables. It's important to drink your vegetables. If that's what you're doing. I mean, that's what we're doing. Drinking our vegetables and growing up, big smiles everywhere, wearing sunglasses at night, thinking it's daytime. We don't really think it's daytime. We just think it's really cool. I am not wearing sunglasses right now. That's the honest truth. I have sunglasses that I wear. I will wear sunglasses at night at a point in time. But that's not really what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about... oh yeah, there's a really cool thing going on. It's called try dip. You ever hear about this dip they're dipping in? These vegetables. They were dipping chips in that dip. Do you hear about that one? Yeah. Well, same potatoes they were making that potato juice with? Yeah, those were those. Well, not the exact same potatoes, but they were from the. They were, yeah, they went to the same grain school or whatever. Oh, yeah. You know, like the one did the hash browns and the milk carton thing. Doing those out for. You just put some powdered some powder in there from those taco seasoning looking packages, and you just. Podcast or something. I love podcasts. Watch me podcast. Hey there, thanks for tuning in to the podcast that's casting on pods. This is a podcast. This is a podcast. I am a podcast. I am a podcast. I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone. I can watch a podcast on my iPhone. iCast, iPhone, AI. I'm over down by the river there. Down by the river there. Same was it? There's something about a river that river. There's boats in the river. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I was gonna say that there's like Jones. Yeah, this is a pretty good idea. Playing clothes and stuff, that's the power she has. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good idea. Club and I think we were talking about getting recruited by a Grant basketball coach and going for the slave dream and basketball. Just to recap, basketball is one of them sports. You ever hear of they call it sports ball? You ever heard of sports ball? I think think sports ball is probably just pickleball by now. I think that's what it turned into. There's sports ball and now it's pickleball. You know, pickle is, I don't know how you'd, I would just eat the pickle, to be honest. Pickles are cucumbers, really. Cucumbers are great to dip in ranch. And you put salt on them, and Salt Lake City? Yeah, Salt Lake City. It's a musical way to put it. Well, if you're talking basketball, absolutely is. Yeah, I got a friend down in Nolans. His name's Little Tiny Wayne. Down in Nolans, he goes ice fishing. Little Tiny Wayne goes ice fishing. Nolans. Oh yeah. He ice fishing. Well, how do you? This is melted. Listen to me for music. It's a logical solution. It's a logical solution. That's a logical solution. You know what else is a logical solution? Cassette decks and tactics thing. It's like that dude who, the guy in Dragon's he does those tactics, man, and he's like, yo, bro. I'm just like, I'm just like skateboarding with my fingers, man. Because like, it's really cool. And that's pretty cool. Especially because it's cool. Oh yeah, it's cool. Overdying there was a I'm gonna say frog. I don't know the frog hopping around. You know, if you ate, you know that now that makes me breaking you. My yeah, I guess I'll figure that out. So there's a book about it. So, oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so the same company does a lot of things. Oh, that's wow. Fred Durst's cows running around town. One of them, them there Limp Bizkit concerts with D12 who's from Red Rock and get the Red Rocks and they like get going plugged up and well, why wouldn't you? Of course, right? Watch it. You go to Spain. He's trying to do something. It's a Oh yeah, that's yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're talking about the tour with what's it his name? Oh yeah, walking around, right? Roundabouts around, and just ride bikes all at once. She was renting out bikes and showing off and while your bike, you got to show. When you go to show, you go back with first price and cool prices. And your back and you got the back load up, and then you match your back, really cool. Hey, now hold on a second. Is that man a cowboy? Well, that's a good one. We're still. It's up for really, it's just something. I mean, wearing the hat. Oh yeah, what is he wearing? Well, again, it's up to those little guy of numbers. It's really up to. So where are you from? You say where are you from, sir? So where are you from? Who's asking? Oh, sir, where are you from? Yeah, whatever. I'm from, I mean, if what you're trying to ask is, have I seen a real cowboy before? The answer is yes. Okay, so we don't actually need to start there, but so I'm the numbers guy. I forgot what the numbers guy is. I'll just be a new numbers guy. So let me just be a new numbers guy here. So when you break it down, so you get your real car. Yeah, sure, whatever. So alright. Right, but he's wearing the hat, right? So I'm wearing a hat. It's like, he's wearing a hat. So yeah, totally. But you're saying he's not wearing boots, but it's like, but what is he wearing? Jordans though? Oh, dude, I don't even know kind of shit. Yeah, do you think a guy with that kind of the other, probably at a certain point you'd think this guy has definitely seen a rope or two. It's get out there and they got the girl from the tree, Those are just, it's just glorified chicken nuggets. Yeah, well, let's glorify them. Okay. But what about the... Oh, this is not your average V8. Tell me, we got the juice. We got the juice. What's the juice? Oh, it's juice. It's made from real live vegetables and fruits and other stuff too, maybe. But it's good. It's good for you. It's the good juice. Oh, that is the Town Truck is a good truck. It's probably the best truck I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of trucks there. The best thing I've ever seen. Yeah, there's a. When he said, look, there's that guy, right? He's like, hey, I totally stole your thing. And like, well, I mean, great artist, really. Look at it, it's great. And so, yeah, alright, man. Hey, man, this one. I am a coward. This one. I am a coward. This one. I'm a coward. Well, I am this one. I go to New York. Okay. Yeah. TJ, bring that back. Reverse. Tiny Truck has reverse, just in case anyone do have reverse. The reason for reverse is to go forward in any direction. Sometimes a tiny truck goes sideways. Oh yeah, you can make it go sideways. And J-rifting. Got the J turning up. Turn it up. Got the J turn up. With the green gang, green gang, oh, here's just chill out, man. Alright. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Look at it. Well, what is that bad at the hall? What the Thanks. Alright, well, anyway. A lot of uncommon. And you were there, yeah. I'll do that. Well, that's the whole point. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. Oh. Let me just sip on there. There once was a guy who wrote a poem that went something like this. Roll red. Anyway. And time out!